So welcome to Simply Indie. Go ahead and tell us who you are, what your film's titled, and a little bit about what it's about.
Yeah, I'm Felix Aronson. I have two shorts here. One's called Be Fucking Weird and one's called Ça Va. Both kind of play with being who you are, doing what you want to do, and talking. Like if you are feeling bad, you should talk. Those are really the main components of actually both films.
Kind of like if you're struggling with just things in general, just don't hold it inside, like communicate it more than anything.
Exactly, because I mean, there's a I was talking to my counselor for the making of Ça Va. In the film, you'll hear basically anything that you keep inside of you, and try and hide from that you're worried of it becoming real. It'll become more real the longer that you keep it inside of your head. So.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but in both your films, you used a really cool example of different types of visual effects that, in my opinion, kind of help enhance the film. And especially in Ça Va, I was in there when they were kind of doing the little Q&A, and you were telling about how your friend was when you were kind of shooting, and she was saying all those things, and how you had like the text kind of matching what she was saying. Like, I thought that was really cool. But what made you kind of decide to kind of, in a way, do that experimental artistic way of kind of making the films better through those effects?
Well, in both scenarios, well, so I made Be Fucking Weird first, and in that scenario, I was actually thinking of making it as just something I'd post online, and I wanted it to be quick and fast, and I felt like having those words flash up helped you really actually recognize what they say, because a lot of things are being said pretty quickly. So I felt like because also the cutting style of both films, I can afford to have a little bit of a experimental, non-typical way of enhancing dialogue. But it was really just because it felt right, just to be completely honest.
Well, it looked right. I thought you did a good job personally. But obviously, with all those types of animations and effects and things like that, you probably ran into some challenges. But did you just run into any challenges in general with the general production of everything, the editing, the shooting, anything?
Well, so the first film, the Be Fucking Weird film, that one I edited the first cut in about an hour, because it was just a conversation me and my friend had, and then I threw all my photography and clips that I had taken at Oklahoma Arts Institute, threw that all in, and then built this together. So the editing process was pretty smooth there, and same with the shoot. It was a pretty smooth creation. And what was hard was to actually make it a story in both scenarios, because you can have all those flashing words, you can have all those things, and everything, in my opinion, even if you're working experimental, it still needs to have a story, it still needs to have a meaning. And so that was really the difficulty in both, was creating a strong, apparent story, even in the looser realm of experimental.
Well, it worked.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But I was gonna say, have you done anything else? Do you have like a Instagram, Facebook, or something online that people could maybe follow you to see what else you've done besides these two shorts?
I have probably my website, which is just nitwinentertainment.com, and then my Instagram is just felix._.aronson, and that's kind of my hub of where you'll see my link tree and everything that links to everything else. But felix._.aronson is my Instagram.
Okay, well, nice. Well, I'm sure if people are watching this, if they want to see anything else you've done, I'm sure they'll be able to go online and find you pretty easily. So, well, I just want to say thank you for taking your time out of the day, and hope you're having fun here today. And is this your first time coming to Simply Indie?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's actually my first time coming to an in-person festival.
Nice.
A bunch of them have been digital, and the other ones that are in person were not in Oklahoma. So it's been really just an awesome homey experience where I just feel at home coming here, except it's just really, really nice, super well organized.
Yeah. Good.
Simply Indie is awesome.
Good. Well, I mean, it's nice now that, you know, the world's not ending and everything's having to be closed to actually be around people. But yeah, I'm glad you're taking the experience from here, because I mean, it is really nice to just kind of sit around with similar-minded people and kind of bounce ideas off and kind of
I love it.
like ask, hey, how'd you do that? Or like, ooh, like maybe that's a good thing that maybe I could try playing with that, and like something that's coming up. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's probably the best thing that you can do is watch other people's stuff, and even if the thing doesn't work, what doesn't work about it, you know, like, and just drawing to create your style, to create who you are, and that's really the basis of both films are make things that are you. You won't make anything good if it's not you, and be you, even if it's weird, even if it's fucking weird, be fucking weird, you know what I mean?
Good, very valid point. So, alrighty. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us this afternoon.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.